What is up, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, and everything in between? My name's Tim from the Insatiable Gamer, coming at you today with another review. Today we're taking a look at Flippin' Death. It's a game developed and published by Zoink. It's a 2D puzzle platformer that relies on a main gameplay mechanic of possessing NPCs laying around the world to flip between life and death, hence the name Flippin' Death. So let's get into it. What I did like about the game, basically everything. I'm not a fan of puzzle-solving games, but this game did win me over. I enjoyed all of the puzzles. None of them really fell too far into the realm of obscurity. They were just the right amount of obscure. I never really had any puzzles where I couldn't figure out the problem with the in-game hint system. So kudos to it for that. It didn't make the puzzles too obscure. One other thing I did like about this game, there's a lot of things I liked about this game, but we'll tackle them in list format. The graphics. I thought the graphics and the art style were beautiful and really suited well to the game. I enjoyed the voice acting and the story. The story is not your traditional story. It's not something you're going to have seen before. There's a lot of weird twists and turns. There's a lot of interesting characters as well, which really helps push the narrative along. The character design is beautiful. Every character has just so much love put into them, even if they're only a side character you possess once or twice. Other than that, the soundtrack is nice. I did like that. Some issues I did have with the game, not many, but there are a few. Sometimes some of the platforming could get a little repetitive. There's a few sections where you have to get souls to possess characters, and some of the platforming puzzles just get really repetitive when you're doing that. Honestly, they could have taken it out of the game completely, and they would not have lost much. It's just there to pad the runtime, but it can get really repetitive. I did like the movement mechanics as well. I liked the platforming mechanics. I just wish they were fleshed out more and more developed. Another problem I had was that the game doesn't have a sense of danger to it. There's environmental hazards like monsters that will be laying around, but all they are is tools to solve the puzzle, and the most they'll do is damage you by taking your souls away, so you have to do more platforming to get more souls. It's just, there's not much danger to it. Where unlike some other puzzle games, there will be something to set you back, whether it be enemies or anything like that. It just feels like the platforming mechanic of it wasn't fleshed out enough. Other than that, there's no other real negatives I can think about the game, other than technical things that would just be too nitpicky. Like, sometimes character dialogue can be a little repetitive, repeated over and over when you're possessing a character. But that's not a huge problem. Like, it's nothing I'm gonna dock the game for major. The voice acting, other than the repetition, is phenomenal. That's one of the highlights of the game, is the voice acting and the characters that fit their voices. Now, with that, that's gonna be the end of the review. I said everything I needed to say. I love the game. I think it's great. There's some minor issues, but there's nothing there of substance really to criticize. So with that, the final score for this game is going to be a 9 out of 10. Like I said, it's a great game. It's a great entry to the puzzle genre. If you like puzzle games, even if you're new to puzzle games, go check this one out. It's definitely worth your time, and it's a great playthrough. With that, that's the end of the review. If you liked it, make sure to leave a like on the video. Subscribe to the channel if you want to see more. And check out the InsatiableGamer.com for more reviews like this published daily. Thank you, and have yourself a great rest of your day. Peace.